It's appalling the way we're being treated by our government and by our school, when all we did was send our kid to school.
An Oakland County jury found Jennifer Crumbley guilty in connection with her son's shooting and killing his classmates at Oxford High School. But for those children's parents, it's not the end. Next up, the trial of James Crumbley, the shooter's father. But these parents also want to see the school district in court to answer for what did and did not happen that day. And that story tops our news at 10. I'm Devin Skilliard.
I'm Kimberly Gill. School districts have governmental immunity, and a judge has already said the school district and its staff are immune from lawsuits, a decision that's being appealed as we speak. Mara McDonald is live downtown tonight. Mara, you spoke with Buck Myre. He's Tate Myre's father, and his take on Crumbley's trial wasn't relief or happiness.
It wasn't, Kimberly. He says the simple answer is it doesn't bring his son Tate back. And the reality for parents like Buck Myre is they see this as a step in a whole issue of greater accountability all the way around. Tate Myre was a standout student at Oxford High, a football star, and an even better friend. For his parents, Buck and Sherry, they go to bed every night with that grief, and it's the first thing they think about in the morning.
I'm not going to lie to you. We're not good. You know, we haven't even really started healing. We're still so angry. You know, in my victim impact statement, I mentioned how I need to find a way to get to forgiveness somehow, you know, because I am just so angry.
The verdict in the Jennifer Crumbley case doesn't offer much in the way of solace.
Personally, you know, it doesn't mean anything to our family, really. I think it's awesome that, I mean, the prosecution team's doing an amazing job, and we're trying to set a precedence. I mean, this kid was mentally ill, and the parents bought him a gun.
But Myre sees what happened at Oxford as so much more than the gun. He views it as a systemic failure at the school level. Will any of those administrators or counselors involved that day ever sit in front of a jury? Well, it's up in the air right now. A judge has already ruled the district has governmental immunity. Myre and other parents are hoping Ben Johnson can exert legal pressure and change that and force a civil trial.
We're not guaranteed a win if we simply go to trial. That's all my clients have been asking for since day one, is to hold everybody accountable.
While that appeal process plays out, these families have the trial of James Crumbley coming up in March. I asked him if there's one thing from his wife's trial that really sticks with him.
When they asked her if she would have changed anything, when Shannon asked her that, she said no. You know, and that's crazy to me.
Back here live, up next, the trial of James Crumbley, then the sentencing of Jennifer Crumbley, and then likely some sort of a decision from the Court of Appeals on whether there can be some sort of civil trial with the Oxford School District. Ben Johnson seems to think that he's got a good shot, but if it doesn't happen, he thinks the bigger conversation here has to be about how we allow governmental immunity. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald. Local 4.
Yeah. Okay, Mara.